Welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, hi, my name is Allison and I am on a cash budgeting journey. I'm trying to become debt-free. I'm trying to be more proactive with my money instead of reactive. So I primarily do cash stuffings and savings challenges and debt payoffs and debt confessions on this channel. So this video is a little bit different, and then I wanted to go over my new goals. I know it's the end of January. It just took me some time to kind of get everything situated for the new year. So I've had these goals kind of situated. I just haven't shared them yet, but either way, there's no time of year or month or whatever that you can set goals. You can do it whenever you want to. Okay, so my goals. Goal 1 is to get down to 18K or less in debt. When I did my debt confession, linked below, above, I don't know, maybe both, who knows. When I did that debt confession, of course, there's been some pop-ups that have come along the way, but as of the recording of that video, I had, what was it, like 24,600, 700-ish? So I was in that range. So I have a very steep goal here of 18K or less. Like, I really want to get this debt paid off. And the debt that I'm currently focused on right now is a Citi credit card, and that is at 0% at the moment. So it makes it easier because there is no interest. I just need to stop using that card. A lot of times, like, if I don't have my cash available yet from my cash stuffing and I go to the grocery store, I'll use my card, and then once I film my cash stuffing and fill up my envelope, then I'll pay myself back. You know, there's these payback moments. But generally speaking, I want to completely halt using that card so I can really like focus in on getting that balance down. It's going to mess with me if I see the balance pop up and down because of using it and pay myself back. So I'm going to really try not to use that card. That's kind of another mini goal that I don't even have written here, but 18K or less. I didn't sit there and crunch numbers or anything like that. I honestly don't even know if this is realistic. And I want to put this out there because it'll make me want to push harder towards my goals. So I want 18K or less. Another goal is to pay off 2 debts or more, which I think is feasible. I technically have a 401k loan. That one, even if I didn't start dumping extra, that one is due to be paid off this year in 2024. And then 100%, I'm getting that Citi card paid off. So I foresee this happening in 2024. I'd love, obviously, to pay off more debts. That'd be great if I could get to 3, but 2 is what I'm looking at. Oh, and technically I owe Joe back for when we did go away in September. That's gonna definitely happen. That's gonna happen in a few weeks. So I'm gonna try to pay 3 or 4 debts off, but minimum 2. Lose 20 pounds. So I am cleared, obviously, at this point. I've been for months where I can work out and everything. So I need to get back on the ball, and this honestly is a tall glass. Like, there's a lot of things that I need to do. Like, I need to start tracking again. I need to get my water intake up again and get my daily steps. So there's a lot of things that go into losing the 20 pounds, like a lot of habits that I need to rebuild that were lost from having to pull back in life because of my health in 2023. I wanted to fully save for OBX with adding 0 debt for this vacation. So OBX, if you are not familiar, is the Outer Banks in North Carolina. I am going with my sister, my brother, my sister's husband, and my nephew. So we are all going down in mid-July. So I have to pay $500 for my portion of the stay there because we are going to be renting a house for the week. And And then I also need to save money, other money in addition for, you know, groceries and activities and all the things, you know? So it's going to be 500 plus. So I want to be able to 100% save and use all money budgeted for this trip. And I don't want to have to go into debt for the trip. I want to stop with, okay. This kind of goes along with what I spoke about before. I want to stop with the paying yourself back mentality. If I don't have the money, wait. Delay the desire. So I was struggling with this toward the end of the year. I did really well in 2022. I think because my journey was so brand new. I was so super focused. Like, I didn't do any Black Friday shopping. I didn't buy anything from those sales. But I have been a bit more spendy this season, this past season, like with all of the Black Friday sales and stuff like that. Like, yeah, so I want to stop and cut that out. It's just hard when you're in this journey for the long haul. Like, some of those bad habits creep back in. So I want to be more focused, and only if I need something is when I buy it. And if it's not an emergency, I don't need to put it on the credit card and pay myself back. If it is a true emergency, that's when I need to use the emergency fund. But no purchase really should be an emergency in my situation. Aside from my printer broke recently, that kind of was one of those like, okay, I need to do it because I need my printer for Etsy for my business. Okay, so then the next one is purge things from my life that I do not use, aka donate or sell. So I did that toward the end of 2023. I definitely want to do that moving forward. It felt so cathartic. It felt so good to just rid things of my life. You know, I definitely grew up with a scarcity mindset. So when I became an adult and had my own money, I definitely would. And I think that's where a lot of my impulse shopping came from. Like, just the swiping of the card or the getting something, like, it felt good. I could afford it myself. Granted, I could afford it, I should say, because a lot of times I was using a credit card. I wasn't, like, at the time budgeting money to buy the thing. But I had the means to, and the control to get the thing that I wanted. I grew up poor, no money, like the whole nine. So I definitely want to purge, because sometimes you would buy something for the sake of buying it. Like, clothing is my guilty pleasure, I will say. Like, before I started my true budgeting journey of the cash stuffing and everything, I was buying a lot of clothes. Like, oh my god, that's so cute. Like, when I lose a few more pounds, that'll be really cute to wear. I would buy it, and, you know, it would be stuffed in a corner. So I definitely have a lot of things that I don't use that would be great to get out and purge from my life. And then lastly, read more. I want to stop mindless scrolling, and with that, I want to read 6 books. So that's kind of a bunch of mini goals, I guess. So read more, read 6 books. So I want to read 6 books in 2024. And with that, that means that I have to be very mindful of putting my phone down. I get caught up in, like, I wouldn't say the proper term is doom scrolling, like the revenge scrolling. I don't know what you want to call it. Like, you feel like your time was taken away from you with, like, work and, like, adulting and, like, doing all the things in the house, that when you finally have downtime or time to yourself, you just spend it not being intentional with your time. And you just sit there scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, looking at reels and whatever, and just wasting time, and then staying up late and being tired. And then it's like this endless cycle of day in, day out being tired and, like, staying up late and whatever. So I'm going to be more intentional in 2024 to just put the phone down. You know, Like, it's okay to have a little bit of like downtime, to be lazy, to lay there, whatever. But I want to be more productive in the sense that if I have downtime, I want to read more and just get off my phone. You know, it's not good to be on the phone all of the time anyways. And because I work for a book publishing company, I have a ton of physical books. So yeah, because I work for a publishing company, I have a ton of physical books. So I'd like to be able to read those and then just get them out of the house. I don't know, that's always tough too, because if you absolutely love a book, you're going to want to read it again in the future. So that's going to be a point in the whole donate, sell of, like, I don't know, maybe it will be a book I want to hang on to, or I could just donate or sell it once I get through it. So I kind of overestimated when I was talking earlier about like where my debt is. So we're at $24,469.75. Technically though, since I did the filming, I will be having more medical debt being added because I got a bill for surgery related. I don't understand why they're sending me a bill now, but I'm trying to figure that out. So this is an inaccurate number is what I will say to that. So this is where we're sitting. These are my current goals. I feel really good about this. The ones that I'm nervous about, honestly, are the losing the 20 pounds. And also, what was the other one? I'm a little bit nervous about the 18K or less because, I mean, that's a lot of money to be paid off. I didn't sit there and look at crunching numbers to see really if that is something that can actually happen. Like, I don't know if it's realistic is what I'm trying to say. So we will see. But I'm nervous about the 18K or less, and I'm nervous about the 20 pounds. I would say that I feel pretty confident in every other goal that I've set for 2024. Reading books is a bit iffy. That's a big tall glass. I mean, that's a lot of bad habits that I need to erase to be able to finish 6 books. So if you enjoy this video, give it a like. If you are new here and you are still here and you haven't already, please subscribe. I will be doing cash stuffing, debt confessions, and savings challenges moving forward, and I hope that you can follow me on my journey. If you are still here, please leave me #goals. Have a great night.